Voters in the Champlain Valley School District are set to head back to the polls tomorrow to vote for a second time on their school budget for next year.
A month ago, about 60% of voters rejected the nearly $106 million budget that came with an almost 11% tax increase. Now, the revised budget, less than $102 million, and the tax increase cut in half. With this important vote in less than 24 hours, school district officials, parents, and even some high school students were vocal about their stances today.
NBC5's Tyler Bronski joins us in the newsroom now with those reactions. Tyler.
Yeah, Liz, Brian, well, school district officials say they've done what they can to decrease the budget costs while not making any major structural changes to their schools. And it's why hundreds of students took action today, urging undecided voters to pass the budget through on Tuesday.
A day before a major school budget revote that would affect 5 different towns, Champlain Valley Union High School students were putting their feet down on the stance they believe voters should take.
It's a lot of money, but people's livelihoods, teacher livelihoods, students' futures are at stake.
CVU Student Body Co-President Nikhil Blasius is worried about the amount of school programs and faculty positions that would be eliminated if this budget doesn't pass again. He fears how that would affect his home life with his mom being a teacher at the high school.
Even if this budget doesn't impact her, the next budget might impact her. I want to do what I can to protect my mom, protect all the people that we love.
School district officials have been trying to figure out how to make fair revisions under the recent legislative changes to the statewide school funding formula, plus the challenges that come with inflation and the end of federal grants. On town meeting day, the $105.8 million budget overwhelmingly failed. The board went back and were able to cut $5 million from it. The new proposed budget stands at $101.8 million with a 5.8% tax increase, using $1 million in reserve to offset the cost for taxpayers.
A yes vote allows us to support our teachers and staff, avoid further reductions, and gives us the time to make thoughtful decisions about the best way to meet our mission and vision while containing costs.
If passed, it would still eliminate 42 full-time positions, a number some voters are confused about.
How can you explain how we are having a 5.8% increase in budget and yet losing positions? What do you think the root cause of that is?
The board made a decision a couple of years ago to ensure that every employee in our district receives at a minimum $20 an hour, reflective of a living wage in Chittenden County, and that costs money.
To prevent even more cuts and more impact on the kids, some believe this budget needs to be approved this time around.
It's expensive, but what do we want for our kids in our community?
Now, this type of revote has become widespread across the state. According to the Vermont Superintendents Association, 34 school districts need to revote on their school budgets. Some of those include South Burlington, Essex Westford, and Harwood Union. I'm live in the newsroom. Tyler Bronski, NBC5 News.